How it's everyone? How's going on? So today we are keeping up with my game. So we're gonna air it. We're gonna tailwind it. To be honest, and Redis, starting to believe that I should be doing a make file. Problem is, can I have a make file that doesn't print what tailwind was? Take a look what cool stuff can I do with the make file. In the meantime, oh, my NeoVim is stuck at 0.10. Should be updating sooner or later. In the meantime, I don't even remember what we were doing yesterday, to be 100% honest. Let's take a look. Yeah, right, I was keeping the player over here. Okay, so I believe that this should have become at least like so. There's the sockets. And somewhere in the sockets, yeah, we outer swap this. Invite memory access. Okay, something's not going on. Interesting. Panic serving, runtime invite memory access, go routine 12. Yeah, but where? Okay, write down the player is answering. The gaming socket will reset the answer and write down the point. Also, it will clear the current answer and reset the gray. Yeah, and to reset the gray, you need to keep every player in connection, but the deal is, where does this socket 88, thank you. And this would be oh, actually can't write. because that socket is near. Can't really write this in a short circuit manner, can I? Because I have to open a player, but this is not very robust. Like, what should be happening if I can deliver to the player? Okay, so there's a near problem here. Okay, so far let's can't sign that up layer. Got a message, and this should be like if my board is not open, we probably should just return, right? If answered course equals nil should be return. It should be there. There is an open game. So in this manner should be printing there is an open game, yes. And maybe flash to the player, that would be looked somewhere else game. Okay, this point, there he goes. All right, so that being pointed out, now what we want to be doing is shall be now every time that this receives an answer, this answer will have to go straight up to so we're receiving right now we're writing down in the socket only the player, and the player contains status core connection. So we're not actually signing what the guy is telling us. I believe we'll start with answer and answer, which now means that when a player first connects, the answer will be empty. Let's take a look at my answer of my player positions. Our player, save player info. Yeah, so status connected. Yo, Matrix, how are you doing? How is life? Nice to see you. This would be the answer, and the default would be empty. Of course, let's be decent and say it no answer. So I'm streaming. Yes. Yeah, I never really quite get to do correct, uh, my correct schedule. Thankfully, now I have more remote, so except on Wednesday, I can be here up until 9, which is amazing. So the no answer is empty. I wish to be a scheduled person. The more I try, the less I become. Answer. The fuck is my answer? Probably can search better for the player. Player. There is. So no answer. There you go. Now instead, every single time that we write down the guy. Oh no, wait. This is where the answer gets done. Right. So we're supposed to send everything in one file. Wait, no, it's not one file. It's like 3. So far I have one file for the socket and some stuff in main. I will move it out little by little, but I feel like it's a big waste of time moving stuff like below 500. 500 rows is reasonable. I don't see myself, I don't get too crazy. Also, I don't know at your job, but at my job, there are files with 5k rows. So projects do be like that. Okay, now this is already what I'm supposed to give back. So my answer, meanwhile, where is answer? Yeah. So my answer right now is only drawn. I would have also for it to be valued. Which is a problem because now HTX I have to include every single time name equals answer 1. I have to fix this one. Actually, this would be the player and this would be the answer. We have the answer 1, right? If I can type. I swear, answer. No, it just looks weird. Can I check include be like a little more funny? I mostly build the JS, so it's like splitting code into files. Fair. Well, also JS, depending on the framework, but I remember when I played with Next.js, it really does. It is built into splitting files, so you are basically. Like, this is the same thing I wrote in JS, and the page I believe is the player, which admittedly I should have split. I should have made some components, admittedly, and the app. Yeah, I do next. I mean, I like the idea of next, but dude, you have way too many config files. What is this shit? tsconfig tailwind post css. Why do I even have post css, by the way? So this should have been deleted, I guess. And next config.js. So much stuff config. I'll tell you, it wasn't an amazing experience, even though probably it is better when you know best what you do. And I had also the problem that Next.js dropped on me version 14 just as I was doing that project, and I couldn't use the WebSockets because it won't connect. So basically, when I needed to do, I think I have a socket server because I wouldn't get how to link my socket IO to my other server, so I needed to instantiate another server which spoke back to my server. It was painful, very painful. Okay, closest next register hx include email. Yeah, my problem is, can I include more than one stuff? Because basically the hx include, like if your input is the type hidden, you have to specify that it has to be included when you make a post. since I'm posting on a div, I don't want to, I don't know if I don't want to make a form a little bit. Hi, Pap. I don't want to make a form as of now. I don't know if it's going to be clear. But the problem with me making a form, either I'm making multiple ones, but again, what happens with multiple ones? Do I just, would I put one for, would I send one form at a time, or would I send all of them? I think they can be separate. Let's try the form idea. That should be form. That should be form. And this should probably not need it anymore. Yeah. And I have to fix also this, which means that I have to be smarter on how those are getting produced. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, so I don't need to include anything anymore. This would be a form, and this would be a form. Yes, yes. Okay. Problem is that, yes, I remembered. I don't have a button. Like it can't be itself a form and a submit, right? Can't it? First of all, let's see that it posts correctly. Looks like it doesn't. Alright, because I'm missing the button. What am I missing? Yeah, I remember this complication. It's weird. Oh no, wait. Dumb as fuck. Because I'm checking here if it's answer 1, but it should be if it's answer. That's the big deal. Okay, so the form idea works. Now, in order to be less stupid, even though it's kind of ugly, so the correct way in which this happens, first off, this would be a form. So the form is the one that it will receive. Maybe this doesn't change much for how my stuff works. It does. But that's an easy problem to solve. We fool it, we fool it. But do you do also your side projects in Next.js, or do you try something else? I always feel that since I do a lot of the same thing at my job, I try to avoid getting back to the same stuff. Form? No. We're fixing this. So it's going to be, actually, this would probably be a button if I can drop the styles from the button. I don't want the, okay. Yeah, this works nicely. Yeah. This is great. And now the cool trick that I remember from Golang is that we can make this become a template. Don't remember how, but I remember that I can template this because I believe I have. Do I have somewhere this template? What templates do I have? I have the player's controls. Okay, so I have it somewhere. I'm parsing it. There it goes. template. The cool stuff, Golang, how to make partials inside template. I was super excited about this idea because Golang, yeah. Could tell you why. I don't remember if there's some way. Oh, this stuff here. So we can define footer and end. Let's say this guy would be define red answer. That should be end. Yeah. The formatter is awful. Is the formatter for? Oh, people, I don't like it scrambled like that. All right. And now I believe that since okay, parsing and executing this, when the player is in, that definition should be moved outer. Let's say like over here. Like a var. What's the type for a template? Okay, so it's a pointer to the template or a reference. I feel like in programming there's a lot of overlapping or close to overlapping terms, and it's very annoying. How the fuck did I get here? And this guy would be done like that. Okay, it doesn't complain anymore. Now, meaning there is some way for me to use it. Template. And template execute template. Like this would execute my specific template inside, but it doesn't return. I would want to use it actually. Can GPT this? Make me a not a template, but make me a partial, then execute the template and give me the string. Because I believe you can do this stuff. It will be very clean to have it all defined in once. I don't want to make this be for partials and import for partials. Like I like this idea. Very clear. GPT doesn't. This gets the templates. Does it have to be string? I believe so, because well, it can be also byte. Because when I write with my socket over here, I pass it as a string. My idea would be that I'm going to have a couple of so there are no components. No, this is basically HTML and stuff. Well, it's a little bit more than HTML because you can pass variables. So at some point, this is not going to be an answer, but this is going to be like there's some basic templating. It can be JSX, but you won't have reusable components. So all going to be HTML and templates and stuff like that. Okay, my GPT is doomed. in the meanwhile, so I have the template over here. So let's take a look at what my templates method be. Should be like there's execute template. Execute applies template association that has the given name specify data object. But this will return only an error. There's not much. It's only meant for execution. Have you tried the 3D chat? I have not, and I have an admission. And if you like Theo, you're not gonna like this. I don't like Theo, but just because I feel like React is way. Oh, I thought it was the 3D stack chat. It's the best AI. Why? We're faster than GPT. Have every more you could want. We're cheap. What you waiting for? Well, let's try. I would like to confess. I would like to. Yeah, the problem. I don't like people like Theo because people like always collapse on the same answer. Like every single time. This is Theo as well. Oh, okay. Like every time, even like I believe Murky it's called, which is a Go influencer. It's a friend of Prime. Like the things that I like about Primagen, he is a little bit more varied. Like he can say there's a place where React makes sense. I don't believe that Theo ever goes like there's a place that React doesn't make sense. I don't like it be just go for React. Like I was always will admit if you want to go backend, I would choose Go most of the times. But if sometimes if there's a reason like your UI has to be overly complex, just go with React. It's going to be a easier life than dealing with this shit. So I like a little bit more nuance, but I feel like Theo is more a PR people, and I don't like this PR, the PR founder, Silicon Valley type person. But that should be a preference. Probably if you like JS, it will make a well. No, what? Okay, right, because I was talking about something else. I would like to confront this. Oh, I have to. Captcha verification. Please refresh. Captcha verification failed. Can do over here. T3.shot. Welcome. Okay. So let's take a look at what GPT shits out, and let's take a look what he shits out. Alright, so create a partial. No, this is not what I want, son of a bitch. What? No. Okay, you're going down. How about you? Template data. Wait, why a JSON? Oh, they both suck balls. Nah, bruh. There is one file with. Okay, let's make you. Let's help you out. Nah, bruh. A partial from a file like this. Let's go with same with him. Nah, bruh. A partial like this in Golang. Okay, He didn't have. He didn't have context, so. Son of a bitch, no. Okay, so we parse the file. That's great. And problem is that, yes, you executed. Oh, there it is. When you execute, there's the byte buffer. Oh, great. Honestly, it is even. Oh. So let's make it like that for HTML. To type byte. Like this is the coolest thing I like about a lot of people when come out here, they will always go. They always ask me why I don't spam on GPT. Because when I write the code in the actual writing part, I simply like to just go with my way and write the code. But when I have to find something that's very annoying, I really like GPT to do it. Because there's not like skill issue into not being able to run through docs. You know, the good old days of Stack Overflow that people will always link. Well, you could have had read it by the docs. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Or Cursor. I haven't yet tried Cursor. How is it? I see a lot of people enjoying it. Can't use HTML value of type string. Oh, because I've already used it over here. Yeah. Okay, let's change the name and say like uns button. It's amazing. I would like to try it. Not today, wait. Is there a free version? It's everything paid. So my understanding is that this is a VS Code that has very integrated AI. Am I correct about that? It has 2 weeks free pro. Okay. So it's a fine time to pro 2 week trial, 2000 competition, 50 slow premium requests. Fair. 20. Oh, for $20, make a month of Cursor isn't like a bad idea. Fast premium request, unlimited is a low premium request, 10 mini users per day. And 40 everything pro plus. So the business, you can have it yearly. I feel like I could try to do one project in this. Maybe you know what? This project over here, take the price of a 5 coffee per month. Jesus Christ, your coffees are $4 per coffee? Oh, wait, is that like Starbucks and stuff or Jesus Christ? Where are you from? In Italy, I believe one coffee is so an espresso. Most cases it's about $1.30, and a cappuccino is 150. The maximum, the biggest, like the most expensive one would be 250. Like if you're in a very cool zone. So Jesus Christ. Well, to be fair, our salary are abysmal, so there's also that. You can't make a coffee cost $5. No one is going to buy that. But man, I feel like a soy boy that I really like my. I really love the Starbucks stuff, especially like 3 years in the cafes. Jeez, nah. Like at the moment, I'm buying from Torrefazione, which are basically historical coffee makers, and they sell the beans. So I bought from Amazon the grinder, and now I'm straight up grinding the beans in the morning. Man, it's just great. Now that being said, at this point we have this component, the red one, which by the way, this errs, so I should be taking that into account if err. And here t.print and then err. Maybe I should log it. I don't know if the fuck. Oh, that's why. Okay, at this point we do get this guy, which means that I can say like I want to make a substitution of the color. So I just want to, what's the methods availables? String read truncate right len. Make a substitution the in the out. No man, mad expensive. Right now I feel the groceries are crazy expensive. Thankfully my job gives me uh, food stamps, so that help a lot, but groceries become crazy. Believe that we used to eat for like 200 bucks a month, me and my mom. Now it is in. Wait, am I not using the. Oh, I thought I was using my company premium account. Oof. Okay, load and execute redancer, modify string replace. So he uses a string, which means that this doesn't have a replace. Fair enough. So let's call it gray and go with strings. I know that there was a replace. I hope I didn't need to make it into a string, but here we are. Answer button string. And we want to replace this Kahoot red. You know what I don't miss about Rust? I don't miss not having to cast every. What are there? Because those are not strings. Those are slices. So I didn't like having to cast that everything by default is a slice and having to cast a what? There's an int argument. Having to cast every slice into string. Annoying as shit. Oh yeah, this is replace all. Because otherwise I have to specify how many times I have to replace. Okay, this should be working the same way as before. The fuck? GPT, we have to fight. Why can't I see no more my define? Define it, but let me see it. Getting very violent with GPT at this moment. Do I need like to define it and use it? Because first off, I did not check accurately, but in instance, yes, it isn't here. Load parse file execute. Wait, I don't want to double it up. Does this help? No. Let's try to go the good old route. Golang define and keep in the HTML. No. No. Nope. You are writing it twice. Can't I just define and use it? Now, one ignorant thing that I believe should be working is, can't I just, because I believe in the, over here, I use that template head HTML. Do I have to do like template red answer dot? Probably just want to see shit. Dude! It worked. And it isn't swapping. Son of a bitch. Maybe it is swapping, it simply doesn't change my guy over here. Let's print out the gray, perhaps that would help. Wait, did everything crash on me? No, stop inspecting, please. Everything crashes. What the fuck is going on? Is it now invalid? What is invalid memory? So player connection, panic, invalid memory access or near point dereferenced. In Go, in panic, in template Go 106. Exec, whatever, Kahoot socket 103. Because I mean, I can parse it even at the moment notice, but doesn't this just execute normally? Like theoretically speaking, wouldn't this be something? Am I defining it outside? Don't I? Hopefully. No, I'm not. Dumb as fuck. Okay. Round 2. Are you still crashing? No. So that's BJ gray. Is it getting swapped? Doesn't look like it. But it's still a good enough experience. Okay. So the confusing part about it not getting swapped is the fact that this is precisely the same element. Like to the T. The only difference is this gray class. Which is fine. This should only be a problem. The only problem should be this guy over here, right? I have to match the IDs so he does know what to swap. And he's being a piece of shit. the very least we know that getting we're getting to the bottom of this, so we're not erroring. Which makes it all the more annoying in here that we're not swapping. So it has been triggered, but it didn't find out what it has supposed to be swapping. Maybe I overdefined it. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I have to swap only the interior part, right? This is the place that I want to swap. Ah, the fuck is this? Why is my form empty? What? Oh, my bad. Thank you. All right. Yeah, that was a big deal. Great. So this is the good experience. And I really like this idea because now I can just simply I can have a template that's over here and is overlaid. Okay, so that's great. I even dare to commit this. How much stuff did we did? Maybe also git ignore that the dump my stuff. But anything that is a RDB file probably shouldn't be handled. I feel like I'm committing the CSS every second. What the fuck is my Tailwind executable does? And we're gonna commit better transfer. Oops. Yeah, I don't need to push it every time, but it's already there. So, all right, now it's time to before we do. Wait. I somehow dropped this. Very disappointing, but I do remember what happened. So form class vfall hfall, bring it up. There's the define red answer. And template red answer with a dot. This now is a button. And instead of being answer one right now is just answer. Since we have a form, we don't need to include anything else. And we should be golden. And we're not. There's something that I was missing. Oh yes, it's not executing because what am I checking? Answer. And where actually there's the answer is going to be answer one. And the name is going to be Pops. If result.name. Why didn't it get swapped now? Same as where I did the same thing again. There's a WAP, there's the items, the button. I'm swapping it back once more for some reason. Oh yes, because this is the result of the name. Oh, have to make a different. Actually, I don't have to deliver the name again. I don't know why. I was checking, but I know the name because I have the socket. Okay. So we're back at here. Let's stage it. Keep it safe. Now, the whole answer. So the options to be chosen. These options. This option has to be passed and read from somewhere, which would mean it is the player handle that puts it over here. No, it's the this result dot stuff. So we parse file, we execute it, and there's the data that it goes. And the data that it goes should be whatever we have written in the answer. So the four answers would be the data that it needs, which obviously would have to be like type options struct the ans1 string, copy it thrice and hit it with the GWE. That's it. Okay. And this guy would probably be like a different kind of function. Yeah, I would want to read it off Redis. So func read options, which takes in the client of Redis. And it returns the options itself. Okay. And the Redis stuff at this point is pretty rdb.get. Hit him with a context, hit him with answers or options, and take out the result. To which point this would be like this is a JSON type. Reading options. Reading. Okay, so this is a JSON type. I believe that, yeah, that's the Marshall function. And the Marshall function would need the data, which would be my TMP, and the player, which would be my options. but we will have to define the JSON stuff. Shall they think about it? I should have defined it in the first place, but okay. Okay, right. My bad. Okay. And we will define options as bar options. Options. We're not gonna return, and we return the options. Okay, so this will read out every option possible to answer, and we can pass it out over here, or over whatever the fuck was. Whatever the fuck was the deal. Yes, it's over here. At this point, this will take the read options RDB. Fabulous. Now, instead of it being that span, this should be like dot ans1. Which obviously is nothing. So let's make some data. And let's make it can I make an array in Redis? Like set key would be options, and the value would be mini Redis array. No, wait, what am I doing? They over played this stuff. That's a key value, and I believe it should be I'm a little confused. How am I writing the player? Get Tommy. Okay, right. So we set ansv1 as mini Penny Sheldon, which the young show is great, and Batman. Okay. Alright, always the first one. God damn it. Batman. Penny. Sheldon. And Leo. Right? How does this feel? Son of a bitch. Are we reading something? I believe we are. Formatted print. Let's print out the options. Reading options nil. Why? Because I wanted to read it. Yeah, fair. I wanted it. I imagine it to be like one big deal of options. So that makes it more complicated. That is right. Nested JSON. Can use the JSON module. Okay, basically, this is not the idea of Redis. But how do I? Because I do unmarshal the player as simply player, which means that I'm marshalling it. Oh, yeah, because I insert it some way. Tell you what, as for now, I go with fake data. Maybe I can data options. Wait to remember how to instantiate it as well as the like how to get an instantiated. Okay, it's equals. So fake data equals options like that. And we go answer one, Batman. The Aqua Oman Joker Superman. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick db.set shitx. Have to also marshal it. And we would want to be what? Marshal JSON marshal, so fake equals instantiate JSON marshal. He wants any, so fake data r marshal issues, and the set will take the it's what context key value and 0. The context, my key would be options. My RDB context options, my fake and at 0. This returns only the value, which is fair. Cannot use options while you type this status command error. Do not implement this error. What? Oh, because it's an error. It wouldn't return shit. Okay. How about now? All right. Happy to see that working out. I have to copy a couple of stuffs. Honestly, probably the easiest way will just simply be copy everything and fix them once at a time. And this, instead of red, all goes blue. Like, now that I think about it, makes a hell of a lot more sense with a dash. Oh no, because I was trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do, but whatever. This is answer. Let's make it soft one by one. Where's my bathroom break? I really need it. Hey, there it is. So, be right back. Gonna use my 3 minutes for the bathroom break. Okay, so back at it. You were saying blue answer. So this is paid. I don't care. This is here. I don't care. We're saying the paid. So Aquaman works great. Once more. Change also the value. Once, twice. Red, blue. Don't remember what's the next one. Red, blue, green, yellow. Green. I don't know why I called it with the numbers instead of going again with the colors. Should correct that. And okay, this is Kahoot G green. Yellow. Good. So this, okay, my pose should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4. Okay, unfortunately, this will be rewritten ASAP. I don't believe, well, it doesn't change anything, but so let's make it at that. Okay, we will always return an answer. So that's great. And the answer would be, so the value is going to be the answer itself. Aria owns. What is even this? What owns 1? We have to make it evident like so. Interesting. Very interesting. Am I missing something? Why does this work but the other doesn't? Well, first off, let's see if my okay, it's hidden even for me. What the shit? Did it collapse because of that? No shot. Damn! Now I know why people like Temple, because it won't even compile for such a measly, such a weird problem. Like, come on now. Okay, so it's a hidden. Okay, works like a charm. Paste it up. Very annoying way of copying stuff. Honestly, it's so annoying to copy that I probably just gonna. It's gonna be easier to just go. What the fuck did I do there? It's easier if I just type it down. Sometimes Vim makes me go overboard. Where the fuck is my finger? Sometimes Vim makes me go overboard with how I edit text, and there's really no good reason to go. There's very few reasons to go smart any time ever. Okay. Took the Joker and the Super. Good. And anytime that I press. What? Oh yeah, because they have the same ID. That was hilarious. Yeah, they have the same ID, so I have to differentiate. Yeah, now I'm not liking about that they go with answer basis instead of. It's swapping always answer one. Why? Oh yeah, I have to differentiate who's who. That's annoying. But we can. It's very annoying. Should be like a function. Because I don't want to check manually what's in there. Or the correct way, I don't want to pass the input to understand what's in there. The fact that gets me confused. Oh yeah, because every time it will always parse my red, but I should be parsing based on the answer. So I can make like a switch case. Like this becomes a function, and I'm gonna switch case. I'm gonna switch case on this guy here. And the case will check which one is present. Based on which one is present, this should be executed with the same. So let's get going. So let's go with func, and how would this be called? Answered or func? Which answer? I can go with that. Then we have a smarter name afterwards, and then this would be like a string with answer string. Okay, then we paste it out. So the result isn't what we're passing, but we're giving in which one is getting passed. Problem is that I still need my... There's a lot of stuff going on here. But the result is not anymore a problem. We do need... which is a Redis client. Okay. We need a temple and a connection. There's a little bit more stuff than I want, but again, don't get smart, just type it out. We can always go back and refactor later. Or we can let it stay there. That's also an option. Wait, did they put the connection as template? 9. Template and connection. WebSocket connection. Okay. Like hell, it's undefined. All right, and instead of passing them twice, I can just make a map of these guys. It's a rather nice idea to have a map on the fly. So this is the answer, and I would say answer. Okay. And we should be tidying up the answer to something. Maybe like bar. Gonna be options again. Bar colors. And the colors is going to be a map of string by string. Golang map on the fly. It'll be like this. Okay. So 3 pastes. You see the red, blue. Green, yellow. Green, yellow. Okay. Because now this way we can make it. This doesn't need to be a var, it can be a const. Okay, then it's a var, not biggie. All right, and this way I can, it's always going to be swapped into gray, so that's fine. But in this case, there should be colors based on answer. Great. And finally, I can just call it out with a nice and cool switch case. So we always round out the number of answers. Starting to become big, this file, so we can always already have to make it a lib or move it up. I don't know where. Maybe we can split in the MVC kind of stuff, but so far it's okay. All right, so we're gonna switch case the name. There's the answer. Okay, so we're gonna switch case and take a look which one are we receiving. So go and switch case. But it's a little bit different because I want to check which case check if maybe I have to differentiate it in some manner. Yeah, I want to check which one of these is not nil, and I want it to be a switch case. Null with a switch case. Okay, I have to make a couple of ifs. What happens when I go if nil? I can't really. I don't want to match on nil, I want to match on okay, let's make it dumb because I'm overthinking, and then we will make it maybe smarter later. So if result dot and now everyone is an answer. So be like if result ans one not nil, then we call what was it called? I have really bad names if I which answer. Which is a terrible name. And we put in the ans one would be red answer, I believe. Yeah, red answer. So I used it already twice. Should be a constant. RDB is client, so RDB template and con. And the problem is that this then becomes two, and this goes blue. This go green. Four, and this is yellow. Okay. How's life? bad, I guess. I didn't print anything here. Like I'm supposed to. We are doing gray. We ain't doing shit because we didn't fix this. Okay. Yeah, one little detail is that I still have to pass it up my. Okay, now I'm executing with nil, and this nil should be like read options. This way it simply won't collapse, but it will, yeah. Clear as day, very well. The only thing that's pressing me is the fact that I'm using both a color scale and a answer scale. I should unify everything inside. Instead of using numbers or colors, I should just go full Bolsian colors and forget about it. I'm feeling annoyed that at the moment. Okay, so there's this tiny bit of an issue. I forgot about it. And there's two ways to work this out. Either I'm substituting everybody, or this is the time where client side is better. Basically, when I click on this, this should not be clickable anymore. Honestly, neither of those guys should be clickable anymore if I want to be cleared. Well, let's start with the JS because this feels like a JS thing. Console.log we are used. No. This is not getting loaded here. I would suppose it does. Yes. Okay. Therefore, this would be a const, or rather than a const, I want to pick. We can temporarily forget about debugging any of this. So that doesn't get muddied up with stuff. Okay, what we want to catch is I want to remove the like the post or make the buttons unclickable. The buttons unclickable is probably the best, right? L equals let l equals, and that will be document dot get element by tag name. I will say button. Yeah, so basically these guys. And al dot 0. Why does he think that the button is only this big when it should be as big as this? Oh, okay, that's a visual bug, so it works. And does button click like that? Does this make it unclickable? 9. Well, first off, we are not really going to make this statement be like that. So const buttons document, what's it, get element by tag name, and tag name would be button. Okay, and once we get them, we have to figure out how to Golang just disable button click. Disabled equals true. I can do that. Okay, so L.1 would be disabled equals true. Okay, so basically, I could listen to the click event. Once I click something, I should just disable it. Well, I don't have to, I have to listen to a click event or it's a post. Which event does this trigger? I can subscribe to an HTMX event, can't I? Probably should be there's a good probability that I shouldn't make one singular document for everybody else. Not great. I wanted to greet my girlfriend, but my app said no. Okay, so we get the buttons and we HTMX subscribe HTMX like there's a way to subscribe to their references. And I want to listen up to these guys, debugging, animation, extension, request response. Like HTMX subscribe to post. What is that? Not HTML, HTMX. Or listen to event is probably the best way. Because listen to post event. Using HTML, well, first off, Using HTMX, how can I listen to events? That's the Ajax. HTML events provides a session that can be used to modify chance behavior. Nah. This is not what I was hoping for. Listening to event, listening to HTMX specific event. Okay, I might of document add event listener HTMX after swap. Yeah, something like that. Okay. The event that I want to listen, I don't even know what's called, but we can always debug it. But will be once it gets swapped. So that would be possibly a problem. Yeah, I want to listen to HTML, this event here. And it would be like that. And it would be, of course I don't have them. JS. This is the one that I want to listen. This is the code that we do. Yes, it's adds an event listener. There's the ob swap. And so we write everybody. And we take a look. Doesn't fire here, doesn't fire here. Doesn't fire anytime. Wait, what's it? Nope. What are specifically these events called? What in the name of God are these events called? This to me very clearly seems like an HTMX ob after swap. There's a get, and yeah, we subscribe. Could it be because, like, is there any reason that I'm crashing? First off, let's take this and put it on my over here as a comment. We don't need the index right now, so we are gonna add this one. So not really working with anything else at the moment, and okay, so nothing is really getting loaded. I'm shocked about this. Script should be loaded. There's the bug, there's the static. They never. I am writing. Is it caching? Might be caching. Disable cache. Son of a bitch. Get element by tag name is not a function. The fuck it not, it isn't. Get element by tag name. Get elements. So it won't after swap me, but it logged the console, so finally are here. How about this? How about the after whoop? So see, that's the deal. So see, this is the problem. Making an entire file seems extreme. Now, might not be beautiful, because it isn't, but I could subscribe this guy only over here. Am I an asshole? Why like, okay. Does the script tag has to be outside of the body? Or am I writing the incorrect script HTML? Must not be used in source attribute in absence scripts. Yeah, this is used to embed whatever. Is there any reason that I can't put it anywhere on the page? I don't think HTML has this kind of problems. Does it? Admittedly though, I can't really see my script. Now, if this is a caching situation, I 100% catch it over here, right? But it does not look like this is the situation. Can I put the script tag wherever I want? Script tag can be placed in a head section or in the body section. It depends on you want to do it a lot. So pretty sure I'm the body section. I can even move it up a little, if that helps. That doesn't help me, however. Is there anything else that I can subscribe to? Well, it's not like this code listening to everything is a problem, because at the end of the day, like the only interaction that I'm afraid, so to speak, is that it will disable my buttons beforehand. Which hopefully it won't. But let's take a look. So we take these buttons, and the function would be for each, for each, for each. For L in buttons. What is even a buttons? Iterate over HTML collection. Response for in incorrect. Your code key blah blah. Summary. Notice for in. For Jesus. For let item of list. Okay. For let button in but in buttons, I would want to but dot, what was it? Disable true. Now, hopefully I'm not straight up disabling. I'm not disabling shit. Why is that? Oh yes, disabled. Wouldn't that be a classic? Why would that be 1, 2, 3? Okay, so that would be like IL. That's what's the concern? Nope. I have stayed here. For L, let L in buttons. Wait. Jesus, lady, let me. God damn it. Okay. So for buttons, it has to be like a for each. Can't I just say for each? Console.log. You want to item name, item length. Yeah. Iterate over HTML collection. So you have a for each. Okay, I like this. Array from elements. For each. There we go with L console.log L. Very well. That'll be L.disabled equals true. That is precisely what I wanted to avoid. So I have to find something better to subscribe. Or I have something better to subscribe. Yeah. It's an interesting conundrum. Good morning, Eldin. Always a pleasure to see you around. Ciao. I moved out from HTMLs, from Rust for a bit. Or forever, I don't know. Gonna stick for Go on Go this year. How's your day? Okay. I mean, what can I subscribe? Because I both do a swap. My day was okay. Well, okay, it's neutral. It's better than bad. Man, oh man. Let's enable again the like. Let's enable again the debug. HTML. What's to say? HX extension equals debug. So there's the events fired up. Like when I subscribe to this event, to have some more information. Today I'm working, you haven't been here for a while, but I'm working on my girlfriend's Kahoot. And I had already a version kind of working in Next.js, but I hated it and I'm rewriting it in Go. Well, it has been a fun little project with way too much front-end stuff. So I tried to swap it up for a Go plus HTMX just to keep things fresh. Also this time I don't have the front-end stuff to deal as much as last time, which is nice to know. Okay, what if I print out the event? There has to be some way in which I can distinguish them. I hope there is some way in which you can distinguish them. Because it works as intended, but So after swap, it gets used twice. So this object has everything. Let's not disable stuff at all. Okay. So the difference, we could just check my target and see if my target is UI. So I shouldn't trigger, I should return if my target is UI. Like, can I say target? Could say it prints both, like target.id. Empty string UI. What's the other target that I'm hitting precisely that does not, like I'm starting it out? Is my connection who's to the interflex container. Let's give it a name. So this is the UI. Let's make it, let's call it ID equals menu. And simply say if event.target.id is equal UI or event.target.id is equal to, all right, this is JavaScript, never forget, menu, then we can just safely return. If that doesn't cause me missing, man, starting to, I got so used to not writing parentheses in the ifs that it really annoys me now when it does that. So I set to return. We still, maybe I should just try this route. JS, okay. JS or yeah, it's going to be the path. Returning. Okay, it's like a right. Not missing something from somewhere. Okay. Okay, so not. How about this? Yeah, prints the not before that, so it gets disabled way before. I should be subscribing to the last element, maybe that makes it a little bit better. Fire up. Even better, we can fire it up in the menu. Where here is even better. Did I double extend it? Yes. But break is gone. Problem is that they both do the same thing, so unless I can clear up, it wouldn't even be the target. Should make a better condition. Okay. So after swap, yeah, I'll have to think about this later on, because today we are far enough. Let's make a quick raid and be on our way. Job is waiting. So similar site, similar category. Problem is I need the English stuff. English. The day of JavaScript. Let's get it down. Followers chat only. Nope. No, 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 no. I hate that. I mean, I understand that you... Actually, I don't quite understand. Is it because better communities? Sometimes there will be some weird people that I believe that's just part of Twitch. Okay, building a Pokédex. That sounds fun. Yeah, so thank you for the views, guys. It would be nice for the company. I'm gonna see myself out. See you tomorrow. Or Sunday, actually.
sent to our team. And then I tell them all